Welcome back to the GPB Championship Weekend Halftime Show. We're at halftime of the 4A Championship game between Lovejoy and Tucker. Let's now listen into the sounds of the Lovejoy Marching Band, the Marching Wildcat Band, under the direction of Ryan Lindsay. Wildcats doing a great job as always. We now welcome into the program the principal of Lovejoy High School, Mr. Keith Colbert. Keith, thanks for coming on with us. It's great to have you here. And you brought a lot of fans into town for this from Hampton.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of our community for coming out showing support of our Lovejoy High School Wildcats.
Talk about the buzz that goes on around the school, because you guys are on you're 14-0, and you made it all the way to the Georgia Dome in the state finals.
It's been a great buzz going around the community and the school for the last couple of weeks. We started the playoff great, and the community jumped in from the top of the county to the bottom of the county, and everyone has been in supporting the Lovejoy High School Wildcats. So, and as the principal of the school, I certainly appreciate that momentum and want to take that momentum throughout the school year.
All right, time to play Are You Smarter Than Your Students? Reach in. It's a question from the Georgia graduation test. Let's see here. You've got one from U.S. history. What was the function of the mandate system created by the League of Nations after World War I in 1919? A, to rebuild the urban centers of Japan. B, to collect war reparations from Germany. C, to manage the former territories of the Ottoman Empire. Or D, to maintain a new European alliance against the Soviet Union. What do you think?
C.
And the answer is C. You're right. To manage the former territories of the Ottoman Empire. You are smarter than your students, so congratulations there.
Thank you.
All right, and good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
All right, we check in now with Jackie Britton. She's got another rent check.
Thanks, Mark. Joining me now are Charity and Paris Huff, mom and sister of Jermaine Jr. Huff, who is a senior wide receiver and defensive back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Mom, I will give you the first question. What is Junior's favorite subject in school?
Math.
That was a little too easy. All right. He's a numbers guy? All right. Well, let's see if you can get this. His favorite athlete?
Favorite athlete, I know.
NBA guy?
Kevin Durant.
That's correct. All right, and his favorite teacher? Paris, you want to take this one?
Miss Nathan.
That was good. See, you were nervous for nothing. All right, and last one. His least favorite chore? Uh-oh, she might be stumped.
His least favorite chore, I would guess it would be probably taking out the trash.
Well, that's a pretty good guess. You guys are done, and we'll give you a couple of t-shirts for playing the game and getting them all right. There you go. Show off those lovely shirts to everyone. All right, Mark, we're done with another successful rent check. We'll send it back to you.
Jackie, thanks so much. We now welcome into the program the author of 2 books on high school football in the state of Georgia, our own John Nelson. And John, you know, one of the big stories all year long has been what happened up at Ringgold High School. They had the tornado come through last spring. They had to rebuild, they had to get back with their lives, and you've been following that all year.
No doubt about it. We'll take you back to April 27th. And what happened, a tornado came down the same day of the Tuscaloosa tornadoes. Tornado came down Alabama Highway. It stopped on Main Street and created a lot of damage on campus April 27th. Split in 2 and rejoined at the high school. But a lot of work from a lot of different places and a lot of different people has created a high school that is on the rebound. We caught up with Sharon Vaughn just before Labor Day.
I can hardly see where the stadium was.
Yeah.
Because it's so different. There's no bleachers, there are no concession stands, there are no lights, no visitor section.
The one goalpost.
But I see the goalpost that is there. The other one isn't. Well, there's part of it. I can see part of it. And the field house couldn't be seen before because the bleachers, you know, prevented that. So it's kind of sticking out there by itself, but I'm thrilled there's a roof on it because that's progress recently.
So what happened here the night of the tornado?
The night of the tornado, the whole end of this building came off. The roof blew away with everything, with all the units that were up there. Most of them fell into the gym, and then the debris from the town came in as well.
Does it still seem like yesterday?
Honestly, and I know people say this kind of thing all the time, and it just sounds so cliche, but that whole experience to me was like watching a movie of some really incredibly crazy things happening to somebody else.
And so, Mark, I have here in my hand 2 season passes for 2012, and they're numbered 1 and 2. And I also have the parking pass. These are heading back to Coach Aikens' $200,000 loan. They're getting turf built in. It's going to help out everyone up there in Catoosa County.
Well, good job up there. It's good to see those guys battling back.
No doubt about it.
All right. Time now to check with the championship Georgia EMC High School Football scoreboard. So we check that out in AA. What a wild first game we had. Calhoun knocks off Buford 27-24 in overtime. Right now at halftime of the 4A game, it is Tucker leading Lovejoy 15-0. Now tomorrow, action starts at 1. Single A, top-ranked Savannah Christian taking on Landmark Christian. Then at 4:30, it's AAA. It's Burke County and Peach County. We wrap up the whole weekend with a big heavyweight matchup in 5A. Undefeated Walton taking on undefeated Grayson. So we're getting ready to kick off here of the second half of the 4A game between the Lovejoy Wildcats and the Tucker Tigers. But before we get back to the action, we want to tell you a way you can show your appreciation of high school football on GPB. You can text a $10 donation to GPB to help keep programming like this on the air. All you have to do is text the letters GPB to the number 85944 and be sure to reply yes. Message and data rates may apply. Now, let's send it back up to the booth to my 3 colleagues up there, Gil, Dave, and Trey. Take it away. All right.